So welcome to, I believe, episode lucky 13. In this one, we're going to finally try and fire it up. Hopefully it'll all go good. Not expecting any drama like you always see in all the TV shows where they always have the timing 180 degrees out and get the fire blasting out of the car. Should be all right. So yeah, we'll get this thing hopefully fired up, get it running, and I'll get the timing and all that set. I'm still chasing a little electrical stuff. Flashers aren't flashing, the signals. Not sure why. I've tried different flashers. I got the correct, incandescent bulbs. It's not like I'm running a low load with LEDs. So I'm not sure why that is. But we'll figure that out and hopefully get the heater fan wired up and just keep plugging away. So yeah, we'll see what we can do, see if we can get this thing to start, and keep working on it. So enjoy and hope you watch till the end. Thanks a lot. Okay, so we've already turned it over to make sure we get some oil pressure built up. The fuel pump is running, but it's not shutting off when it should once pressure is reached. We're going to try and start it here. So if you want to hit it.
I need a block. How do you do that?
Just going to turn that shifter column up. All the way up. All the way up. That should be good. Here it's going. Okay. Well, that's good start. Oh, okay, try it again. Try it again. Try it again. Kind of guessing on the timing. Try it again. Try it again. Whoa! Yeah, it's got spark. Yep. It's got spark.
Oil pressure went up a little.
Okay, try it again. How's the oil pressure? 70? What? Okay, shut up.
Okay, why is it smoking?
That's just stuff spilt on it and stuff.
You just ignored me.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. Well, it started. It's got good spark out of that HEI. Yeah. Yeah, I just got to get the timing set. What'd you say oil pressure was at?
7.
That's really high. That power steering pump was making a lot of noise. It's gone down a lot. We got to get it through the brake system too. Let's try firing it up one more time. Okay, now shut it off. I got a little too much advance now, so go that way. Try that.
Come on, hold up. Come on, he's freaking out.
Try it again. Try it again. Stop. Try it again. Try it again. Shut it off. Shut it.
It was just over
We got
50 that time.
Got a line leaking for the power steering pump. All right, well, we got it. It's running. It starts. Just got to find some leaks. Got a power steering line leaking for the hydro boost. We'll get that taken care of and check fluid levels, and we'll keep at her. Be back. So I thought I'd give you a little update since we fired this thing up. I think you saw it during the video. I had a little leak with the hydro boost system going to the master cylinder. Got that all taken care of. But then I also noticed some coolant leaking out of the intake on top. So I had an intake gasket leak. So let me turn the camera here and show you where we're at right now. That's what we got. So got the intake off. The gaskets are bad. This side here was pumping coolant out all along, enough to the point where it was running down the back of the block. So yeah, one of those 1 step forward and 3 steps back. So I got gaskets. We'll get them thrown in and get this thing back together, and hopefully then we should be good. No fuel leaks, no leaks anywhere else. So this ought to take care of it and get us back into operation. Still shooting for that, get it out on the road. The sun's out today, finally. It's been raining every day, but we'll get her done. All right, I'm going to get back at it, and we'll get back to you when it's put together. All right, look at that. She's all back together. Already ran it, adjusted the timing on it a little bit, got it set to about 10 or 11 degrees advance. So we'll see what that does out on the road. Do the final settings then. Don't know if I also showed you, we got an overflow tank here off Amazon, the Evil Energy. It seems like a really nice tank. I like the finish on it. It seems like it's really well made, but this way they mount it is so hokey. This bracket doesn't shape to the bottle at all, and it's just one of them. It'd be nice to have 2. And these hose clamps are going to scratch it up if it moves at all. I think it already has when I was installing it. Came with just enough hose. I don't know if I like that bright orange. We might swap that out for something black. And I do think on the carburetor I'm going to need a return spring on there to give it a little more. Doesn't always want to go back to bottom to the nice idle. And I'm just guessing on the idle right now. I don't have a tack hooked up to it. I'll have to do that. There's still more tuning to go, but let me fire it up. I know the sound was really bad when we did the initial startup. The microphones I've been using, I don't have one hooked up now. I'm just using the phone. But the microphones I'm using have a kind of a cheesy noise canceling that turns everything like robot sounds in the background. So let me give her a push of the pedal. Key here. Might still be a little high on idle there. There we go. Get to the back here, get a little bit of sound. pretty decent. I don't hear any leaks in the exhaust. I hear the power steering a little bit, and still getting fluid work through it. Give her a little gas. So yeah, all in all, pretty happy right now with that. We'll see how it does out on the road. Gauges all seem to be working. I'm not sure about the fuel gauge. I gotta check that out. I put about 3 gallons in, but that tank's angled quite a bit, so that might not read at 3 gallons. So I'll wait till we put more in it, see what it does. We'll go from there with that. Not a big deal to pull the sending unit out actually and just test it, but right now I want to get the converter from 12 to 6 wired up on the fan. I still have to do some work here on the brakes. This block here has an outlet for the front brakes here and another port down on the bottom, and doing just a single, I plugged that bottom one and that plug is leaking. So I got to figure out what I want to do there, if I want to maybe run 2 separate lines or just find a better way to plug it. I just actually took a fitting and welded it shut, and I just don't think without flared tubing in there that it's sealing. So maybe if some of you guys got a good idea, let me know. Otherwise we'll just try and figure it out. All right, I'm gonna get back at it, get that heater fan wired up, and then maybe get this other, well, then I gotta figure out the brakes so I can finish bleeding them off, but it's getting there. Runs good, I think. Motor seems good. I was really surprised with that intake leak, because as far as I know, this was a fresh built motor, and the gaskets that came out of it looked old and shitty. I think it was this one here that was leaking, and they piled a bunch of silicone on top of the rubber. It's, you know, use one or the other. But yeah, when I looked in the cylinders with a scope, the top of the pistons are as clean as new, and you can read the 60 over stamped into them, no problem. So that'll look new, but those intake gaskets sure don't. And I was told it was a fresh rebuilt when it came in the car. So anyway, seems to run decent. We'll keep working on it, and maybe I'll end this video, and then we'll see about getting this thing, putting it on the road so you can see a test drive. All right, thanks a lot, everybody, and I'm going to try to keep these coming quick. We're running out of time. See ya.